Good morning, everybody. Roland, Bbq Smoker Pros, Braselton, Georgia. We're about 35-40 miles northeast of Atlanta, right off Interstate 85 between Atlanta and South Carolina border. Here is a fire and steel model. A lot of people call this raw steel, and you'll see a lot of people don't do this. They just don't do this. They just paint them black. Because with raw steel, this is our fire and steel line. You see the work. You see the welds. You see the grinds. It's not all covered up with paint. Look at these welds. So when you're comparing builders, please compare apples to apples, please. Not apples to mushrooms. Look at the welds. The welds. This gentleman here is starting in the barbecue catering business, and he wants a unique smoker to represent his company. Fire and steel line is smokers that we hand pick every piece of steel. Trust me, that when they come from the factory on the truck, a lot of them are bent, dinged, run over by forklifts and everything else. So we hand pick the best pieces that we can, take our time to do the most awesome welds that we can, and then hunt down these barrels. Now, this hasn't been heated and linseed oil yet. I'm actually waiting for the painter to show up. He'll be in a little while. I'll heat it up and burn off any residue before he comes, and he's going to spray linseed oil, and we'll do a part 2 on this. This barrel is going to be gorgeous. It's going to have a lot of character. Original patina. This will be one of a kind forever. Not just a black painted smoke. There's nothing wrong with that either. And linseed oil, when it's done right, and we do it the right way here, yes, it still has to do maintenance. You still have to recoat it. You can use a rag, you can use a sponge, you can use paintbrush. It's not that hard at all. So there is still some maintenance, but you'll have a unique looking smoker. Now you see this barrel here. I had to go through probably 10 barrels to find something like this. These are how they normally come. Don't get me wrong, they're awesome barrels we got here. Awesome propane tanks. And painted black, like most smokers are back there, it doesn't make a big deal. But you're never going to get any patina out of this barrel. This one here might give some good patina. I have a feeling this one could be good. Obviously that one's been sandblasted. We sandblast them or grind them down before we paint them. And you can see the thickness of our steel. So when you're in market for a smoker that you want it to represent your company, your restaurant, yourself, your family, and something to give down to your grandchildren, your children and grandchildren, please take a look at the fire and steel line. Yes, it's more expensive, mainly because of labor. That's the main difference, is labor, and the linseed oil treatment is more expensive than just blasting paint on it. So give us a call, holler, text 770-866-2561. If you want a unique smoker that no one else will have, that will look like it, give us a call. Barbecue on.